Y'all, I just walked off the porch and I came out here to check on the chickens. I just heard, first off, I heard my name. Second off, it sounded like somebody was saying, help me. Hold on. Hold on.
Hey. Help. I need help. Harry, can you help me?
She thought her mind was playing tricks on her until her son walked in and saw it too. In her follow-up clip, Iconic Hannah shows the toy sitting completely still, eyes back to normal, which only makes the original scary video more eerie. In a final update, desperate for answers, she cuts the plushie open.
It could have been recycled or something. But yeah, there's nothing in it. Empty.
After this, they drove off immediately. A group of friends heard a tale that a woman can be seen swinging on a swing late at night in the middle of nowhere in Corpus, Texas. So they go there and capture something chilling.
Are you having fun?
If I stop, will you run?
Yeah.
Why?
Are you real?
Are you real?
I can't leave beyond this fence.
Bro,
Yes, you can.
am I talking to a fucking dead person right now? Please tell me
We're
I'm
all seeing the same thing, bro.
Are you alive or
Just say like, have a good night.
Okay, have a good night.
If you want to go
Oh, what the fuck?
Someone or something can be seen swinging repeatedly. When asked if she is real, she doesn't answer and says to the group that she can't leave beyond the fence.
can't leave beyond this fence.
Then suddenly something unseen hits the fence and a growl is heard, leaving the group freaked out.
A woman who shouldn't be able to stand, standing motionless in the dark, watching the person paid to look after her for hours without making a sound. One of the more unsettling, mysterious videos to surface this year. He'd been waking to odd sounds and the persistent feeling of being watched. So he set up a camera to record the room while he slept. At some point during the night, the woman shifts into view. She's standing, not in a wheelchair, not propped up in bed, upright in the middle of the room, watching him sleep. According to the carer, she stood there for hours. He had no idea until he checked the footage the next morning.
If you see someone standing on the side of the road like this, don't stop the car. Here's why. From unknown sources, in this haunting video, two guys are driving in the middle of the night through a dark tunnel, when suddenly through the corner of their eye, like something from a horror movie, a boy can be seen standing against the tunnel in the pitch dark night. The two men then continue along and don't stop to see who or what that was, or if they needed any help. Now, the reason why stopping here might not be such a good idea is because if this was actually a person, they wouldn't be just standing like this in pitch darkness. And you could also call the police if anything to check up on him. But if it's something paranormal and you do stop your car, it would most likely attach itself to your car as seen in this video.
人影はその後一度消え、直後再び姿を現す。
Daughter is singing a song for her mother when this was captured.
¿Qué? ¿Quién anda ahí? Mami, te grabo este video porque están tocando constantemente la puerta. Y están pasando cosas que no son normales. ¿Qué? ¿Quién?
He dropped the phone down the Devil's Cauldron when he hears this. A YouTuber named TechRax went to visit a hot spring in the Nevada desert called the Devil's Cauldron to perform an experiment.
We're gonna use a drone to take this iPhone up and drop it into the hole. So
the plan was to drop a phone with a fishing line using a drone to see if he could capture anything down there. First, nothing's out of the ordinary, but once he readjusts it and drops it deeper, he makes a horrific discovery.
So again, it's fully working, it is on. I'm gonna hit record again on this iPhone 11.
We can hear what sounds like screaming coming from the Devil's Cauldron, something that wasn't picked up on the first drop.
I noticed after listening to the audio of the last drop test that went into the water, the audio sounded pretty eerie, and I wanted to include kind of the unaltered version here. So I have the clip here. It was 2 minutes and 40 seconds, and I edited, you know, for the actual video. And then right there, you could hear it definitely sounds like some yelling. It's really weird, guys. I don't know what to think of it. Especially since the first dip there was no noise at all. And then the recording actually stopped right here, which is also really weird. But I just wanted to show that, guys, as proof. Like, I didn't edit the audio or anything.
Some began associating the noises with technical issues due to heat, but given the place's name and hearing these haunting screams, could this really be something like the screams of the damned caught through an electronic device? Let me know what you believe.
Oh my god.
On July 20 of 2023, a radio station in South America was airing a live broadcast that left many viewers feeling disturbed. The footage was broadcast online, so those who tuned in were totally creeped out. In the broadcast, viewers were introduced to a special guest named Antonio Zamudio, who, according to the host, is someone who's had a history of paranormal experiences. Antonio talks about these experiences, but when he talks about one instance involving a clown doll, the whole studio goes quiet. Viewers could tell that the atmosphere in the room had changed. Everybody was feeling unsettled, and even more so when Antonio showed footage of the clown doll. In the video, Antonio shows a close-up of the clown, which he says was given to him by a family who found it at a garage sale. But after they took it home, things got very strange. They decided to give it to Antonio given his experience with the paranormal. But one night, after setting up static cameras to record the doll in case anything strange happens, he captures this. Somehow, the doll moves on its own. Looking closely, it appears to move by itself at an upright position before running across the room. Understandably, Antonio was just as baffled as he was terrified. It made sense now as to why the family seemed utterly spooked about this doll. Something wasn't right with it. To this day, Antonio says that he keeps it locked up in a glass case, given what happened that night. It's unknown if anything strange has happened since then, but until any updates are given, the question remains: just how exactly did the clown doll move on its own? September 20th of 2020, a father decides to record his two sons during a playful activity. Both his kids are engaged in a playful wrestling match, with each one trying their best to beat the other. It's a tied match, as it looks like neither one can win the game. Well, that is, until one of them gets distracted. It's unclear as to what he's seeing, but his full attention is given. In fact, he's so distracted that his opponent takes this opportunity to beat him. Although capturing his loss on camera, something else was captured that neither of the kid's parents could explain. While looking at the video he took, the father sees this.
A ver. Eso pa' eso es. Eso pa' eso.
As the father sees that his son is fixated on something, he points the camera to where he is looking, but he doesn't see what it is that's so captivating. Whether he missed it or it simply was not visible, the camera had caught it. In the closet, a face is captured, but like something out of a nightmare, it doesn't move and stays completely still while seemingly staring at the camera. Whatever this is just stays in this corner, but when the father pans the camera to the same spot after turning away momentarily, it's no longer there. Although taken in 2020, there hasn't been any further info on this clip, yet still, no info is needed to make this footage any creepier. While there has yet to be any updates, viewers continue to speculate as to what exactly was inside this wardrobe. In this next video, a child is getting ready to go to school when something very strange happens. It was on a Monday at around 7 a.m. that this happened. He was packing his lunch for school at a time when no one else was awake. It was just him, alone downstairs in the kitchen. This is where the mother claims to have heard her son screaming out of his lungs in the most gut-wrenching manner. The video captures this, but there's also something else that's caught that no one in the family could explain. This is their footage. A voice with perfect clarity is heard on camera. The mother's son claims that it came from the kitchen, yet no one had been downstairs during this time. The whole space was empty apart from her son being there, but as it seems, he wasn't alone. Now this whole incident gets even creepier when listening to the story provided by the mother. According to her, this is what happened after her son came bolting into the bedroom upstairs.
He said that he heard a voice coming from the cabinets that said to him, "How did you find me?" When he dropped his noodles, he ran upstairs, came busting in my room, telling me to get mine because somebody was in the house. We started hearing footsteps. I mean, big, heavy feet coming up the steps.
As she states, the sound of footsteps going up the staircase was heard just moments after her son came running into the room. Everyone else had been inside the room, so she had no clue as to who was on the staircase. Either someone was actually there, or, as many believe, something beyond comprehension had paid them a visit. Whatever the case might be, her son's guttural scream will stand out as the most horrifying part about this incident.
I haven't shared a truly spooky video with you in a while. I need you to take a moment and watch this. Did you see that? Now, the bouncy house was up, the bouncy castle, it was blown up, and her daughter said she felt something underneath as she was jumping. So they started to let the air out. And, well, her mom didn't believe her until she watched back the video and saw the little girl or the little child underneath it. But look closely. That doesn't look like a living child. Take a look at it again, comment below, let us know what you think.